Yeah, hi folks. I'm not going to start with me good morning, good evening, because it ain't the best of morning. Well, it's Christmas Day. I'm doing a video, sort of just clips over Christmas. Just what my Christmas is really. And I've got my son James there and my daughter Olivia. We're at the cemetery, which will start my Christmas morning off. I come down to see where my Clive Stone is. He was cremated. He was killed by a drunk driver, and 16 or could be 17 years soon. And I was talking, I'm not saying who it was, but I was talking to someone the other day about when you're the victim of anything, you don't forget the people who cause all these troubles in whatever it is. They forget, but we're like the victims. Life has to go on. Losing my son, the chap that killed my son, his family and all them, they're probably all happy now opening their presents. They don't think how the impact it had on me and my family, and it's the same for other victims of anything in this world. Unfortunately, no one really thinks of the people who are left behind when these tragedies happen. And it was a drunk driver. There's no need for that. Drunk or drug driving, it's unnecessary. And I say it leaves us left behind, and it spoils my Christmas. I don't really, I've got the grandkids stuff now, but I don't really have a great Christmas. It's not the best of times for me. Probably a lot of other people. So I'll say this is really my story on where I start my Christmas day most years. We'll go down to see my mum's grave in a bit, probably my dad as well. And we'll say it's not the best place to be, but cemeteries, we all, unfortunately, life is a circle. You're born and you leave. So you have to make the most of life while you're here. It's just unfortunate that some cruel people that drink and take other people's lives short. It just leaves us victims, So anyways, this is a bit of a sad start. Hopefully things will improve beyond the video. I've got my son's bench over there. I have painted that. It's 2 years ago now. It does need doing again. So I'm just going to fiddle around me. So I've got my guarantees over on that job. So anyway, we'll see you all in a bit, folks. Thinking of you, Clive, wherever you are now. Yeah, now down at my mum's grave here. I know Alan's pretty good. He always comes down, beats us to us with the flowers. Well done, Alan. And so that picture there, I took that of my mum in the garden, and so the one of Clive, that's my picture as well. So so we're just thinking of my mum as well as we're here now at the cemetery.
Watch your back down videos.
Right, so so this is my dad's grave here. Obviously he's from Wales originally, so we call in, and looks like Alan's beat us to it again with some flowers. Well done, Alan. So, and again, rest in peace everybody here. Yeah, while I'm here, one of my best mates, Alan Hollis, just found his stone, his grave here. So sadly missed Alan. He was a good mate. Known him since I was about 10 years old, and I had the pleasure of spending a week before he passed away. We had a great time in Cyprus. I've got a fantastic memory there. So wherever you are, Alan, all the best. Sadly missed.
Miss Bees? I've been recording most of my guitar stuff, my bass stuff on my guitar, but making a bass sound. That's going to be the same great thing.
It's
Got
really
the camera on with the face tracking's pointing at the dog. Right, back to it, just swing round. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Right, Merry Christmas. I want to see Jamie's guitar, didn't I?
Oh.
Was it, say, Fender or Gibson, was it?
It's a Gibson Epiphone, so it's basically a Gibson. It's made by Gibson.
Everybody needs to put my boots on.
Oh yes, play the tune there.
That is the tune.
Is that? Is that the wheels on the bus go round and round? Sounds like it.
aiming
Get
cross
the
eye.
wires and start doing that.
Oh, James. Well, let's get it and find Shay.
Happy Christmas.
All right, well, we've got camera. Camera.
Tease.
You alright?
Good.
Is it Christmas? Oh. Right,
I've got the crackers, Dad.
yeah, bring them with you, alright.
No, you can take them now.
This is the only cracker I'll be having is a Christmas one, I'm afraid, unfortunately. So, but that's another story.
Hello, recently.
Louis. Yeah, hi folks, for my untidy kitchen. It's now Boxing Day. The Christmas Day's over, thank God. I had a quiet day. I did go, got invited for a little bit of lunch Christmas Day, because I normally just have cheese on toast, but I did have, I had a baguette for me Christmas evening dinner, just a garlic baguette with cheese. I'd done that in the air fryer, that was nice. Yeah, so I had a quiet day yesterday, my choice, say Hobson's choice. Thanks Paul for the invite, but it's a bit too far to come. Yeah, so I say my daughter asked me, they all asked me to come, you know, for lunch, but I prefer to be at home really. So anyway, it's now Boxing Day, so hope everyone's had a good Christmas day. Now I've got I think about 13 or 14 people coming for lunch today, so I've got to get cracking. I'm not going to do a full cooking video, it's going to be air fryer, the ovens, I don't know what I'm using yet, pressure cookers, all sorts, but I might show you a few clips as I'm going along. I'll just show you some of me tack at the moment. Wait there folks. Right, so I've got some spuds, sprouts, parsnips, carrots, more sprouts here, so I'm going to get peeling now, so we'll see in a bit. Yeah, hi folks, for my untidy kitchen. It's now Boxing Day. The Christmas Day's over, thank God. I had a quiet day. I did go, got invited for a little bit of lunch Christmas Day, because I normally just have cheese on toast, but I did have, I had a baguette for me Christmas evening dinner, just a garlic baguette with cheese. I'd done that in the air fryer, that was nice. Yeah, so I had a quiet day yesterday, my choice, say Hobson's choice. Thanks Paul for the invite, but it's a bit too far to come. Yeah, so I say my daughter asked me, they all asked me to come, you know, for lunch, but I prefer to be at home really. So anyway, it's now Boxing Day, so hope everyone's had a good Christmas day. Now I've got I think about 13 or 14 people coming for lunch today, so I've got to get cracking. I'm not going to do a full cooking video, it's going to be air fryer, the ovens, I don't know what I'm using yet, pressure cookers, all sorts, but I might show you a few clips as I'm going along. I'll just show you some of me tack at the moment. Wait there folks. Right, so I've got some spuds, sprouts, parsnips, carrots, more sprouts here, so I'm going to get peeling now, so we'll see in a bit. Right folks, just a quick update, there's my mini roast done, so catch you in a bit. It's hard work this one, fully house trained by the way. I forgot to put that on the dating site, maybe it might be do a bit more luck. Anyway, that's another story. Keep on cooking and keep on taking the tablets. Hi folks, just an update. The carrots are done. Those have been pressure in the pressure cooker, Pressure King Pro. I'll wait there a sec. That's a turkey crown, supposed to be. See what that's like. That's cooked, ready. That's been slow cooked. I've got a joint of pork in the air fryer. It says 2 hours 12 minutes in the oven, so I'm basing on about an hour, so we'll see in a bit on that one. Right, I've got some air fried onions and air fried parsnips and air fried potatoes. They're in the oven, they're still warm, but I'm going to fire the oven up about half hour before dinner's due, just to make sure everything's nice and hot. Oh, what else have I got in here? Stuffing as well. So I've done well, I'm fully trained, so we'll catch you in a bit. Right, just a quick shot of the table here. I like watching The Saint. If you got ITVX all on there, that's pretty good. I was watching it the other night, just nearly got to the end of the episode, and Pluto stood on the remote control and turned it off, so I couldn't a bit of a pain to log back in, so I had to wait till the next day. But anyway, so the tables, these are the only crackers I pull, I'm afraid, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It's not a bad life being single, it's cheaper. So thanks to Brian in Texas, he left that bottle of pop behind, and he said anyone wants it, so we'll enjoy that on you, Bri. I got the table. I bought this table not so long ago. I did do a video on it. It was an absolute bargain. It would cost you about £1,000. The shopping Reddit, I don't know why they were selling it for £80. Just one of the chairs were damaged. I'm not sure which one. I recovered it myself, and it extends out to that size, so I've got it fully extended. So anyway, that's the update. Yeah, hi people. So the people that don't like me saying folks, yeah, the plates are ready, and I'm just going to show you how the pork's doing. Yeah, so it's cooking up well. Whether I should have cut it in half, maybe, I don't know, but you live and learn. But it looks good, still got a bit to go. See you in a bit. Right, so the pork's done. I did cut it in half to check it, and my turkey, I've got 2 pieces. I'll just put the other half in the other air fryer just to crisp it up a little bit with this. Didn't realise that's got bacon and stuffing in the middle. So that's all done there. Everything's going to plan. Right, we're live on YouTube now. Lana, we're live on YouTube.
Hi! Oh my god, live. I made a TikTok about you. Granddad, I made a TikTok about you.
Like that.
Congratulations.
I made a TikTok about you.
Yeah.
And people were wondering, Granddad's room. And the room is true. I love the room is true. Look.
Hang on, have a look in a sec. Jamie, how is it?
Right.
Please? Alright, yeah.
How's the gravy, Jamie?
Jersey?
Look.
Right, we have a look in a minute.
No, actually have to see that.
Right, no, I'm just doing this little clip here.
Oh my god. I'm ready now. Daddy carrots.
Hang on. Right, I'm going to get tucked into my dinner now, folks. Just show you mine. 1, 2, 3.
How dare you?
Damn.
You ready?
Hang on. Hang on.
Oh my god, you have to see this.
I've already stuffed it.
Greetings, folks. I'm coming to the end of my Christmas video now. It's the 28th of December as I speak, so I hope you've had a good Christmas. I'm hoping to get this video on for sort of New Year's Day, so Happy New Year to everybody. Well, I've got to see go to the hospital tomorrow, see a specialist. I've had a few issues. I think I'm alright. As you know, I'm a soldier, a toy soldier, but I'll update you on my health and temper next year. But I think I'm okay, I'm feeling better now, but I've still got some pains in my shoulders, which I'm afraid the doctors You know, I've seen, I think, about 5 doctors, nurses. They're all, you know, to me, a waste of time. But apart from one who did send me for some x-rays and blood tests, etc. So we'll see how that goes. So that's enough of the gloomy stuff. Just want to thank everyone for watching me videos in 2022. It's been a good year as regards getting out doing the videos. I've enjoyed it, and as I say, I've got enough subscribers now to monetize the channel and get a bit of dollar, but I know a little bit would help, but I'm not too bothered. I haven't really done it for the money or to have thousands of viewers. I have said before in another video that if I stripped off and showed all my muscles, or had a girl with a bikini on, then you get loads of views, but it isn't really what I want to do. Also, I could go into doing what they call the opinion and news, and start talking about today's news and what someone else has said. If I want to watch the news, I can put the telly on, but I don't watch the news much anyway, so that's something I wouldn't want to do. So I'm happy doing what I do. One or two people, one woman in particular, I think it's a woman, about me, calling me Yam Birmingham accent. I'm not from Birmingham. People do think I've got a bit of a Brummie accent, but unfortunately wherever you are you have an accent, so people have to live with it. And also, you know, some people, they don't like me keep saying different things. Hi folks, one of them, but a lot of people, I've said before, they just have music on, and you can just turn it down and background if you like the views, so it's Hobson's choice on that. So I just want to say a quick hi to everybody. Where am I? This view behind is from Corfu. When I went on a trip in when I went to Corfu, I had gout in my knee. I didn't know I had it. Again, I went to the doctors. They never picked up on it was gout, so I suffered for 6 weeks with a walking stick and painkillers through the summer holidays. Due to, if the doctor could have said that's gout, like the 3rd doctor I saw on, he saw me foot after the nurse saw me foot and said, oh yeah, I think you got gout, rub some ibuprofen. You've got to have treatment for gout. Ibuprofen cream or whatever, rubbing on it won't really do a lot of good, as I've found out, but nor will a tree ball mint, but that's another story. So yeah, so while I was in Corfu, because I couldn't walk, check all the videos out back on there if you want to see some of my Corfu videos, all on the channel. I booked a few trips, and this was on one of them, and I'm hoping, provided my health and temper's alright, I'm going to go back to Corfu next year and go. I'm not going to stay in the same place on Howell Road, but the same town hopefully, and then I'll go on the similar trips, but this time I'll be able to walk, hopefully, provided I'm alright. We'll see about that nearer the time. So yeah, so I had a great time. So I loved the balloon festival. My daughter Olivia says she wants to go again to that. She's getting to the age now where she don't really want to come along with Dad. I don't blame her, but who wants to hang around with me? That's another story. Yeah, so she's going to come along, and I've enjoyed taking the little granddaughter out Jersey with me. I haven't got a favourite grandchild. I think of all the same, but obviously it's having access to them. Some live too far away to go and pick up and take out. Some are, say, with their dad every other weekend, so can't spoil his time. He wants to have his precious time with his kids. Then the other one, who's a live wire, she likes to be a bit of a mommy's girl, doesn't like to be away from her mum very long. Then we got Shay, who he loves my videos, and I do take him out now and again, but it is a big responsibility with an autistic kid, because they don't got no traffic sense and stuff, and with all my aches and pains, I'll have a job to run after him. But he's a good lad. I do see quite a lot of him, but he does he's in his own world. He's a bit like me, likes to be in his own world. There's nothing wrong with that. So, quick eye to Shay, because I know he watches all my videos. So, so anyway, I know I'm rattling on a bit here, but it's probably my last video in 2022. Christmas for me, as you'll see at the beginning, a bit of a miserable start down the cemetery. I'm not going to repeat anything I said then, but it's just a fact of life, and I do miss my son, and it has affected me, and it will for the rest of my life. So I can't change that. And often I talk to people, especially when I lost my son, that's always sorry, to hear the news. But unfortunately, you don't know how it feels until you lose a loved one yourself, and I don't want that to happen to anybody, so they can feel how I and the rest of my family feel. But we just got to be punished by some stupid person's action. Well, like I said, we're the victims. He's forgot about now, happy, all their family, children all happy, not thinking their dad or granddad killed a man, who was stupid driving. And they've all forgotten about that, but we haven't. So anyway, that's the end of that bit of miserable note. It does affect me, and I like to share my thoughts, with how I am. So anyway, back to today. I'm in the studio, and earlier on at Christmas time, we had all the family in here. I think there was 12 of us in the studio, and I've got the green screen behind, and I think someone says heavy duty. Next minute it crashed. I think it was my son Paul that done it, broke the bracket that was holding the roll up with the green screen on. So anyway, I've got my drill out and stuff today, and I'll fix it. Got all the stuff in here, got the cordless drill, went to screw the screws in, I hadn't got a bit in there, so to go back in, get a bit. And anyway, after a couple of adjustments, it was too low, too high, because I've got trouble with my arms. I can't lift them up anymore on this at the moment due to the pains, which you go to the doctors, all they want to do is send you to a physio, but this pain is moving round, so I know the physio won't do any good, so I just have to keep taking the tablets. So I think I've rattled on enough. All I've got to go again is to say, let's hope there's peace in Ukraine and all around the world. Let's hope 2023 is a better carrying year for me, so I look forward to, I've got a trip to Spain hopefully coming up, providing I'm alright with the old health issues and travel insurance. I've got a coach trip booked to the Isle of Wight. And so Olivia wants to go to the Balloon Festival again, so it looks like we're going down to Weymouth, which was brilliant down there. So down there again. I'm going to try and go to a few new places, and again I went a lot of local places this year to save on the old fuel, which I'll do the same again. And I've got the solar generator, which that's great for me, electric, when I'm travelling around and at home. Admittedly, I haven't used the solar at the moment because the panels are in the wrong position now with the way the sun is, and due to me ailments I haven't felt like messing around, climbing up and around in my garden. And the other thing is my diesel heater has been absolutely fantastic. I know I've had over 40,000 views on the diesel heater update, some probably running me down a bit over it, and even my family still can't understand why I've got it. But if I have the gas central heating on, because if I'm at home all day, could be up to £20 in gas a day, which is ridiculous. The diesel heater at the moment, I use about £10 a week in that, and it's brilliant. I can switch it on and off from my phone, keeps me nice and toasty in my lounge. It's on now. Yes, there's a ticking noise, I've got used to it. I think my clock ticks louder than the diesel heater anyway, so I'm all happy with that. So again, that's another story. So I think I've rattled on enough. Hope you enjoy the background there from Portugal. That was a fantastic view. and I will be back there again with my shadow. That's about the only hand I hold these days, apart from the grandkids. But anyway, that's life. But it's been lovely to see all the grandkids over Christmas. I've ate well, and I've just been to the Barley Mare for a breakfast, actually, for a treat, and that was nice. So that's the end, folks. So stay safe and well wherever you are. Thanks for watching the video, and hope you have a prosperous and a great 2023. And that's all for now, folks. Bye, folks.